Have you ever gotten sick and tired of being sick and tired, my friend? You ever look at your life and feel like, what am I doing? I really need to find my niche. I really need to find my purpose. I really need to find the very thing that I was created to do. Have you ever felt that way? And then you become intentional about going out and finding your thing. You know that thing that you do the best. So you start with doing the things that you like. You try this thing, and it's almost, but it's not quite it. But you still feel encouraged. You go and try this thing. It's almost, but it's still not it. And then you try this thing. And you want it to work because you know that this was almost. So you want this to work and you try to force it. And it still doesn't work, right? So then you start looking in the mirror. What's wrong with me? It can't possibly be these things because I've tried things over and over and over again and I still haven't found my niche. So if it's not those things, it gotta be me. Have you ever felt that way, my friend? And then your whole cognition changed, your mindset changed, and the way you look at you. Now you walk around and you realize that you lost the game before you even played the game because the game is both won and lost in your mind, my friend. So now before you try anything else, you start telling yourself, I know that's not going to be for me. So even when you tried, even if it was supposed to be for you, the fact that you already canceled yourself out means it's not going to work, right? Now you're depressed. Now it starts trickling into other areas. Now you feel like you're not good enough for this person. It used to be those things you want to fit in. I'm not good enough for this person. I'm not good enough for this job. In fact, I'm not good enough to live, my friend. It keeps going. It keeps going. I got some great news for you, though, my friends. If you ever thought that way, if those experiences ever happened to you, I got some great news for you today, my friend. You are good enough. You are good enough, my friend. Let me tell you why. See, the fact that you're not perfect, that's not the problem. That's not the problem. The fact that you think you have to be perfect, that is the problem. That's what's tearing you down, my friend. Let me correct your mindset, right? You do not have to be perfect to fulfill your purpose in life. Even though it seemed like you didn't find your niche, you do not have to be perfect to fulfill your purpose in life and to be the best version of yourself. But you do have to be perfectly committed to maximizing your potential, my friend. Right? So you don't gotta be perfect, but you gotta learn how to do things in the perfect way, right? Here's 3 strategies that can help you, my friend. Number 1, you gotta learn how to be more fair. Yes, fair with yourself. And you gotta understand that a 100% is not the only passing grade. An 83 is passing, a 75 is passing, a 91 is passing. You do not have to be perfect, my friend. And guess what? You're still good enough, my friend. Just because you didn't fit in this group, you didn't fit in that situation, you are still good enough, my friend. Right? And number 2, right? Here's the thing. You got to have some reasonable, some relevant, and some realistic expectations for yourself. So in other words, you got to create some standards for your life. Don't just accept societal standards. No, you are an individual. God didn't give us group identities. He didn't give us group DNAs. He didn't give us group fingerprints. You got to develop your own standards for your life, my friend, that's consistent with who you are and to where you're going, my friend. And number 3, you got to develop a greatness mindset. A mind bold enough to believe, right? That you got to be disciplined enough to see yourself and the world around you perfectly the same way that God sees you, my friend. You don't even understand. See, we're human, so we can't wrap our minds around perfection. But if you knew all the intricate details and all the specific things that had to go perfectly in order for you to be created, my friend, do you know how your organs and everything operate? It's supernatural, my friend. You gotta be perfect to be alive, my friend. Because God doesn't make any mistakes. So when you out here making a mistake, when you out here falling short, never allow it to penetrate your self-esteem, my friend. You know why? Because you were born to be great.